Okay, happy Thursday. And welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Today we start in Rawlins and we are in Red Thunder and we are broke. This is day 3 or day 4 of having a big overdraft, and the bank is probably, yes, Germantown, the bank is probably going to take some money back off me today, which is rather unfortunate. So I have grabbed the highest paying per mile job that's not particularly long, which is a wagon of cattle, and we're going to make some money. So it's made like a roll of cheese and roll on out of here. Alright, if you've just joined us. Oops. Shouldn't headbutt the microphone. Right, well, I am just joining the main road. There's a good chance I'm going to narrate the early part of this video because I don't make a mess of it. But thankfully we can separate audio tracks these days and remove my wretched, screamy voice from this. Hope everyone's doing very well today. And we are broke. And we are broke to the point where we need to take jobs that will pay us some money just to try and keep the bank at bay, because they're probably going to take back some of my trailers, I believe, maybe my trucks. And the reason why we're broke is because my last video that was released a couple of days ago, or actually a day, as I say this, in a couple of days as you watch this, assuming you watch it on Thursday the 6th of March 2023, but regardless, the sole reason why we are so overdrawn is because when I was attempting to make a certain Peterbilt wheelie, I may have accidentally bumped into 1 or 2 items of road furniture at high speed and caused tremendous damage to my truck. And that particular engine mod I was using, I gave it a ludicrously expensive price. So I spent about $5 million repairing stuff a couple of times. And that put me about $2 million in the red. And then, of course, I couldn't change the spec of Red Thunder. So she is, she's been like this for a while now. She is a Caterpillar C13 from the Steele Productions engine pack. I'm using the 430 horsepower version today. And we're using a manual 18 speed. And I am shifting that sequentially using a controller today. And that has a 355 rear end. So that's similar gearing to the stock 13 speed in the game. You can just split the bottom sort of third of the gearbox. So cruising at 55 is about 1200 revs, which fits this engine quite well. And today this is a short trip. I'm not going to be going particularly quickly. We're going to be trying to maximize economy because I've got no money. It's going to shift through the gears here. Let the truck get up to speed. This area is a 45 limit, so we'll have to go particularly quickly today. The stock cattle cargo in ATS is only £34,000, so the truck's not going to struggle today. I just really want to keep the speed down and try and make it a smooth ride for those moo cows behind me, and I am absolutely going to fail that. Now, if you're familiar with the channel, or if you're familiar with the game, but you haven't watched the video or played the game for about 10 days right now, you may notice that the W900 has changed a little bit. And that's because SCS gave it some love there. The Kenworth W900, I'm going to take this wide just to make it a little smoother for the moo cows. The Kenworth W900 is one of the original 4 trucks in the game, and it hadn't really seen much by the way of improvement or tweaks over the years. And that changed in early March. So there was a Kenworth 100 years edition, and that gave us some more parts, a longer wheelbase, which we're using today. And it's still early days, but I think the newer Kenworth, certainly the long wheelbase, is not as efficient, not as economical as the older models. Now, it's hard to say. I've not done so many miles, but my mileage numbers haven't been great. And I want to take it steady in this trip to see if I can still get, close to 7.5, 8 miles per gallon. Driving it carefully with this kind of cargo and it's a sensible transmission for this engine. So plan today is going to take this trip nice and steady, nice and gentle, and just see what kind of mileage we can get whilst not holding people up too much.
Daddy only let me drive on a dirt road. Blacktop was off limits way back then. I remember that first day we hit that interstate. That highway got up underneath my skin. And I've been rolling ever since. Love to hear those big wheels whine. 'Cause my windshield sees the world that my rear view leaves behind. Shifting gears, I love that sound. I top off my tanks and coffee, put the hammer right back down. Yeah, this is who we are and how we roll out on the big road. I've seen this whole country on this big road. My office has one hell of a view. I really like your town, I'd love to stick around, but I'm just a gypsy rambling, passing through. Lord knows that's the truth. I love to hear those big wheels whine. 'Cause my windshield sees the world that my rear view leaves behind. Shifting gears, I love that sound. I top off my tanks and coffee, put the hammer right back down. Yeah, this is who we are and how we roll out on the big road. I love to hear those big wheels whine. 'Cause my windshield sees a world that my rear view leaves behind. Shifting gears, I love that sound. I top off my tanks and coffee, put the hammer right back down. Yeah, this is who we are and how we roll out on the big road. Out on the big road.
You know, I should have explained why I have the navigation system set to talk to me in German. One is, German's such a wonderful guttural language to listen to, especially when you're being told you're doing something stupid. Clearly that never happens to me driving a truck. And secondly, I couldn't afford to change it. So we're stuck with, I think it's Helga is her name. Either way, it's all good fun, because who doesn't like being told where to go in a German accent, German voice, right? It's been a pretty smooth trip so far, and we are pretty much at my destination. In all likelihood, I'm going to have to skip through this, probably because I'm going to make a right mess of maneuvering and parking, because this truck just seems so much longer than the already seemingly long and big and wide Kenworth W900. So as I drive up here, we've got that to look forward to. Yay! Yeah, it'll be fine. What's the worst that happens, right?
Biege nach rechts ab. Sie sind am Ziel angekommen und Ihre Routenführung ist damit abgeschlossen.
Okay, it's full experience point, so how hard can this be? I'm going to take the where do you need it parking option, and I'm going to knock it out of the park. Maybe. I made it look easy. Oh, I did the second or third time. What a mess. I need to practice my parking. I suck. Anyway, I'll shunt it backwards forwards for a 13th time. We'll get it in the spot and then we'll see how well we did. So, quick summary check. So there we have it. 103 miles, only 13 gallons of fuel burn. So that's almost 8 miles per gallon. That's encouraging. I didn't think I was driving it that gently. Well, anyhow. I hope that you've enjoyed today's video. If my voice sounds tired, you may be wondering, am I tired? The answer to that is, oh yes. It's been one of those weeks and not felt very productive, so it's been great to actually spend a bit of time with ATS today and get this video out there. I am almost at 250 subscribers as I dictate, or as I say, not dictate, I'm speaking to the mic. And thanks so much for all the support. It's been quite the adventure. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, you know what to do. Subscribe for more crazy adventures, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a fantastic day. Goodbye.